So, Fuko to into the next round. Now, depending on who I'm versing, I tend to use 720 or 740. What would be your reasons behind choosing between those two horsepowers?
Depending from those two horsepowers, it's actually kind of strategy more so than preference. Sometimes it can be preference, but it can be strategy based as well. So if you're running 740, which is actually the optimal way to play Fuko, you would essentially be using that for your straights. But if you're using 720, you're actually using it for the boost.
So, all of you are chosen 720 here. So, you're
Yes.
playing more towards the blocking game, I'd say.
Yes. More towards the blocking game.
All right. So, you've ended up in the diagonal positions again. Just quickly explain best outcome here.
The best outcome here. So because we are 9 points up, it actually doesn't necessarily matter what's going to happen from here, apart from hoping that we can try to get a good position off it. So either again, I can't really see if my partner is ahead of Aries or not, but I assume that he's ahead, so he's probably going to go up. But if he's not, then he'll just break tech my rival.
Let's take a look. No.
So that was my mistake there. So let's go back into it. So what I assumed here is that he's going to break check me, but instead he actually didn't break check into me at all. And Brandon thought that he can pass up, but that wasn't a pass up.
Let's take another look at that again. Yep. So just reverse psychology, really. What's
Yeah.
expected to happen, and then they just reverse it, and they completely stump you.
hmm So in the small corners, normally you should be staying side by side, but because I screwed up my lining here, I couldn't do much at all. So we are just trying to catch up now at this very point.
I tend to find traffic on Fuko very deadly, more deadly than any other track. Would you agree with that?
I I would certainly agree because it is the hardest, one of the most punishing ones in probably the whole entire map. Just because the map is literally only two lanes
Yep.
and there's no other way that you can go around with it.
With Yoko, though, even though it is mainly just two lanes, most of it's straight and pretty predictable. Not a lot of corners where you can push traffic. This is all curved, so you can push traffic anywhere for it to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Um, that's kind of what my main losses was on Fuko over the weekend. Just one traffic push into the wrong position, and then just watching there your teammate, just Aries pushing that Corolla, I think it was, and then that's it. Just see ya. Oh no, it was RD that pushed it.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you attack this now? Your teammate just died. What pressure? You spoke about this actually in your TikTok video. Was this actually part of your TikTok video? Yeah, or was it
No,
something
not
else?
this one. It'll
So,
be the next one we'll go over. Yeah.
so pressure. What pressure tactics would you do here?
The pressure tactics for this particular game, I have to at least force Ares to slow down on me and get onto me rather than just take boost. Because my partner is fairly behind. And the best thing I can do now is not only try to look for a pass, because if you're going to try expect to look for a pass, it's going to be quite hard, especially with how little gaps you can make in Fuko. So the best thing that you can do is just try to create as much distance for the rival to get onto me. So then there's a possible chance that my partner can pass through it too. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to help my partner look for the pass, not necessarily me, unless if I can actually get that opportunity. So he's here looking for the break. My partner's about to catch up, and this is where I have to start swerving around.
But it's never really your intention to pass until your teammate catches up, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And here I just got donked on.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. So now he's trying to do the same thing as well, just trying to look for the pass, but also hoping that I can catch up. But because I hit the traffic, yeah.
Okay. The two routes here, the inside and the outside line. I'll quickly just talk about personal experience. I tend to, when I'm close, where your teammate is at the moment, and I think what he's about to do, I'll take the outside line and then duck inside. What do you think about that?
It's a good strategy. It's a very strong strategy because this is like one of the corners that you can actually utilize for big fakes and big openings. Because how wide the turn is, um, it's quite easy to create space for opportunities to pass. But again, depending on like how much boost they maintained or how good your lining is, there is so many possibilities to pass this if there is any. But because as you can see with Aries, he is still maintaining that boost and not feeling the pressure at all. So in regards to this, what we're both trying to do here is that we're both trying to look for the opportunity to pass together, or at least one of us to pass.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens here. So he ducked in inside earlier, so he didn't commit to that outside line. Where I'd say you did. Did you? I wasn't watching your screen. Yeah, you followed the outside line, but you have to go
Yeah.
inside. Yep.
Now this is the interesting part of side by side.
That was a big fake. Take me through that.
Yeah.
So that was a really good massive fake, and it completely caught him off guard.
Yeah. So with that fake in particular, what I tried to simulate my card doing is I tried to simulate it like it's going because I can see that he's trying to aim for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate that I'm trying to squeeze into the left, but actually I'm moving because he's going to be using the mirror to find me. In his perspective, it's going to look like I'm going left, but actually I'm swinging the car than anything else. So if you look carefully, the way that I swung the car and forced him thinking I go that way, it's completely wrong.
Because you both got him. Okay, that situation though, were you always going to go ahead here, or were you going to block Aries?
I was wanting to block Aries here because I'm already on top of him more than Brandon is. But what happened was is that I went too far, so we already went too far up, and even Brandon has the angle for it too. So depending again, like your strength with your partner, you don't need to communicate who's going to block. It's just kind of by instinct when you have like a certain amount of experience with your partner. And if I'm being honest, I actually don't partner much with Brandon at all. Like this is our third time tagging together.
Okay, interesting. The chemistry is there, and that's the fun of 2v2 as well. Just finding where what strengths and weaknesses um, with different players can be, because you could be put with some of the best players as a tag partner, and you realize your skills just weaken. I played with Josie
Hmm.
a couple weeks ago, and
Hmm.
we didn't mix. Our play styles just didn't mix. Um,
Hmm.
he's after someone as lining as him, as calm as him, where I'm more just like a little bit too much over the place. So someone like
Hmm.
Gary uh, will obviously be perfect for him to mix with. But again, the fun of 2v2 is just finding what your strengths and weaknesses are against opponents and also your teammate, instead of
Hmm.
just focusing on the weaknesses of your opponents.
Yes, definitely.
Um, I'll keep going.
Yep.
See, I, I don't know if I'll keep this in. I'll debate it. But RD RD's one of RD's weaknesses is that he tends to overcommit his blocking, and
Oh, he loves it.
it starts to become predictable.
Hmm.
So what you're doing here is pretty much what I was doing all the time. Just turning, faking that, and then see you later, I was gone.
Hmm.
Four, and that got lucky with that traffic as well. Okay. Would you count this as a red corner coming up? Is it a red
Yeah, it's a
corner?
red corner.
Okay.
It is.
So you really haven't got much to worry about. But let's put yourself in the place of Brandon. What are you
Hmm.
doing?
So if I was in the place of Brandon, knowing that I still maintain the boost because RD hit the wall, so I should be able to turn safely at this point of the time. I should be able to.
So we're at 17 and 38. Aries obviously too far back, and RD I don't think has the boost to get. Yeah, he
But we
covered off the
actually ended
inside.
up.
He did cover off the
Hmm.
inside though. Covered off the
Yep.
inside insanely. Did he touch it? I'm pretty sure he did, but I don't think it
Yeah.
registered.
No, he did on purpose actually.
It didn't. Yeah, it was like one of those flicker touches that doesn't register properly, but worked out in the end.
So this is the beauty of our chemistry is that he knows I'm going to start throwing traffic, and therefore he'll get away with it, as well as he'll understand like because the enemy will go that way or this way, we can hold it off.
Okay, so this is an interesting point as well. 1.7 Ks to go, and it's now 1-3. Is it worth the risk to back everyone up? Because you take the set here 1-3, 1-4.
Hmm.
So, do I need to talk about it, or you?
You can keep on going. That's fine.
It's really like a no-brainer just to keep going.
Just to keep running. Like there's no need to save
Yeah,
at all. It's unnecessary to even save because look, we already finished.
and that's 12-1. So,
Yep.
comfortable victory, I'd say.
Hmm.
Um, let's say the points were even heading into Hakone. The way you were
Yep.
playing at that time, do you reckon you would have won?
Possibly yes, but possibly no because I don't have the strongest lining for Hakone, which again we can actually look into the next video for that
Mm-hmm.
because the second set of this particular game is they ended up changing their strategy drastically
Okay.
against me and Brandon.
That's usually how I tend to go. Usually, my first set on when playing, I tend to be why I make use that as more of a warm up.
Hmm.
I'm lucky to get a like I'm usually lucky to get a win in first set. Second set is when I start to realize, okay, now I need to know what I need to do. Start to wake up a little bit more. If I can't get a win in the second set, yeah, they're just too they're too good. And that just
Mm.
goes to say that sometimes a player is just having a really good day, and they're just getting really lucky. Um,
Hmm.
and some people just keep practicing and just keep improving.
Yep.
Every time I get an opportunity to say this, I will. The only way to get better at this game, especially, is to just practice. If you want to get better even more, play against people that are better than you. You see things that you might not have even seen before, even though you're playing this game for 5 years. You see that things that people have been playing for 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. You see all those things extra, and that you add to your arsenal as well, and you just
Hmm.
create more skills in 2v2,
Definitely.
in free for all, TA, wherever. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I'll quickly just go back to this one again. Um, really, just well, obviously we're going to go into the second set at a later time.
Yep.
Um, won't get into it now.
Hmm.
But thank you very much for going through that with me. Is there anything you would like to say before I shut things off?
All I can say is that you don't necessarily have to be the best liner, the best blocker to win the game. You just need to have a mindset that's all about having fun. Because what's the point of playing this game if you're not having fun at all?
Ig-
If you're looking to become really competitive, then you need to have some sort of fun.
yeah, that's a massive point. That's stressed really high. There's no reward competitive scene um, held by Namco, and there won't be for a long, long time. Even still, um, the people that are probably watching this video are not going to be on the level of the best players in the world.
No.
If I manage to target the audience of the best players in the world, so be it. But I'd say a very small percentage of the people that were to watch this video would be some of the best players in the world.
Mm.
Um, but there's only one way to get there, and unfortunately, you just got to keep spending money and keep getting better. Uh, and yeah, that's
And
really it.
all and I think the one way to get better in this game is just to keep practicing. Like constantly practice, constantly ask people that you verse questions how they think, how they do things, and take it into their own ways as well. Like with Maxi Tune, it's not even just like a game; it's actually a social ground to create even more things that you wouldn't actually comprehend to expect at all out of this game for
Yep.
sure.
And then also something else to stress, Donks. What do you do when you're not enjoying yourself and you're losing your tempo on the machine?
If I lose my temper on the machine, you know, it's just pent up emotions throughout the game because at the end of the day, everyone wants to win. And if the machine's not going by your side, or if the opponents are stronger than you, it's expected that you're going to lose anyways. And I think it's something even for me to learn about too is that when you guys watch my videos, like yeah, I only show the good part, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm actually good. Like it's just a lucky time that I was able to make those plays,
Absolutely, yeah,
and most of the time I'm actually just getting slumped. Like I'm absolutely getting slaughtered by everyone.
right, yeah. I mean, everyone wants to create a following. Everyone wants you to follow them. They're only going to show the parts that they're good at on social media. What That's what kind of my intention is, to show both sides. What happens?
Hmm.
Okay, I missed out on this block. What do I need to do to counteract that next time?
Hmm.
More making these videos towards um, getting better than losing motivation and forgetting about this game. And that's it.
Thank you.